Hello everyone, Mary from Ireland here with a card reading simply because last night was a weird night. Today is the 25th of July 2021. We had a full moon in Aquarius 23rd, 24th. So I had so many weird dreams last night and I needed to sleep on the couch eventually, and it was all very weird. So what I want to do is I'm on camera because I usually do the readings just pulling cards if you have been following me. But what I want to ask is it's simply for me, but I'm sure other people are going through stuff as well. So I'm using the Would You Believe deck by Jim Cogley. It's the Ancestral Healing deck, I call it, but it's much more than an ancestral deck. It's personal as well. So with this full moon, were we working on or letting go of anything in particular? So I'll fan them out here like this and see what calls to me. I always go for the ones that are hiding. Ooh, aggression. Okay, well now, well of course that could be world energy as well. He makes these, he's a wood turner, so he makes these little symbols, we call them. I was going to call them ornaments, but they're not. Aggression. The piece resembles a medieval mace with the obvious symbolism of being threatening, defensive, and destructive. In one of my dreams, there was a lady and she was in full fear, and eventually she stood up and roared, and she said, I only do that when you get too close. Like the person was too close, and it was he or she was frightening the lady. So maybe she was an aspect of me, but I haven't sorted that out yet. But she is a woman I knew and worked under back in 2010, 2011, 2012. So anything I'm saying might resonate with you, dates, whatever. Just see what you think. So it's been threatening, defensive, and destructive. The colours of black and red are those we most associate with anger. The aggressive person is lacking in respect for others. They command attention but are lacking in their ability to give or receive love. Could I be too aggressive in any of the following ways? Opening my mouth, well, I used to be way back, but I'm not like that anymore. Opening my mouth and causing hurt before putting my brain in gear. Shooting first and asking questions later. Blowing my top and revealing the contents. Seeing only one side of the story, my own. Reacting from the past rather than relating in the present. Needing to be always right and rarely, if ever, saying I was wrong. Being judgmental and self-righteous, but usually the last to see it. There are two times to keep your mouth shut. One is when you are swimming, and the other is when you are angry. This could be world stuff, We could see this hopefully dissipating. We were working on letting it go, and as I say, a lot of that was the old me. It doesn't seem to be within me anymore, but of course we're seeing it in the collective. So it's remembering that everyone is where they're at. Everyone is working through their stuff, whether they know it or not, and just to be non-judgmental and compassionate. We had that during the week. Okay, so a lot of aggression either coming out, or we'll see it, or it's dissipating. Okay, now the Power of Surrender deck. I want to know what we were surrendering to, Or is there anything that we need to be aware of now to surrender or bring our focus to, or just be aware of? We don't have to go deep into these things, just awareness. Okay. There you go here. Good one. Surrender to play. Lighten up. I got that message during the week. During a craniosacral session, we laughed and laughed and laughed. Lighten up. So your inner child wants to come out and play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Okay? So even if we see that, understand it, know it, and play, you'll raise the vibration within yourself and of the planet when you play and have fun and let your inner child out to play. Cool. Now, what are we bringing in? I have a load of decks here. What? The flowers, I think. What do the flowers want to say to us? What are we going to be moving forward towards or bringing into the planet to help the energies? Well, we're already going to start to play. Okay, where we go here? This one. New beginnings. It's the Banksia. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes, stronger and more determined. Okay? So whatever is going on in your life now, it's going to be a new beginning for you. You will be looking back at a life review and what worked, what didn't work. New beginnings. Are you going to really take on a new way of being, or are you just ready for a bit of the old and a bit of the new? But I think most of us are ready for the big new beginnings, and putting the lessons we have learned into action or non-action. Like, we don't have to be in action all the time. We can be just holding space, being quiet, relaxed. You know, there will be times of action, but it's up to you how you're going to manage this new. I did pick a card yesterday for myself, adjacent opportunities, whole lot of doors opening, some of them opening in the picture and more of them closed, but expanding your vision of the opportunities available to you. Okay, they're the flowers. Now the archangels, Doreen Virtue, of course, but this is an old deck. So, which archangel wants to speak to us today, and what is his or her message? There we go. Archangel Jeremiah, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And I did say in one of my latest videos that I'm traveling a road less traveled on a medical issue. I'm doing all right. Last night seemed to be a turning point, I hope. But all is well. All is well. No matter what you see out there, you know, remember what you've learned and come back into the heart. And all is well. Everything is happening as it's meant to. Sometimes, a lot of the time, the tower has to fall to rebuild and rebuild from the ashes. So, like, if you see systems falling, which a lot of them have to, if you hear bad news this week in the news of shocking events, just know all is well, you know, and aggression playing out and anger and all of that. You have learned what you need to learn. Calm, relax, peace. You don't need to jump into the drama, or you don't need to let the drama instill fear in you. Surrender to play. Play will help the collective. Play will help the vibration of the planet and yourself. And just know new beginnings are happening and all is well. This great message. Great message. Now, the butterflies by Jerry Totten. Butterfly Visions deck, small little deck, same size as my own decks. Okay. What I'll do now is, oh, okay, there's one. Patience. Yep, I get that a lot because, you know, I've been walking this path for 12 years and now I'm faced with a new path, and patience was never my strong point. And like, of course, we wonder, how long is this going to go on? How long is it going to take? How long is it before I see improvement or whatever? And I know I've got to stop that. When it does come in, I do breathe and let it go and whatever. Be grateful for where I'm at. Things in our life happen in their own time. Take this time to be still and not force things. Everything is divinely guided. Okay, what I was going to do is pull from 3 decks at the same time and then but Spirit decided to throw a card out of the last deck. So this is my own deck. Which one is it? The Intuitive Clairs. There we go. I mentioned the tower, didn't I? The tower having to fall before it can be rebuilt on solid ground. Now also that would be about the ancestors, and look at the vantage point. They built these towers for whoever, either the military or the military. There was no military back then, but those fighting that they could see the enemy approaching, or I don't think anybody lived in there. That's a round tower. And welcome home. So the ancestors are welcoming you to your new path and these new beginnings, and changing what went on in their time to a different way of being, and they're congratulating you, basically. And the towers have to fall. Now these are still strong, you know, strong and steady. That one is in Killala in County Mayo, and they built them to last. So we are built to last. Just know that, and stop worrying and fretting and have some fun over the next month, week, whatever, day even. So welcome home. Welcome home. So where is home? What does home feel like? Are we at home in our own bodies? Are we at home no matter where we are? I think that's the goal, if we like to use that word, to be at home wherever you are. Be able to find peace wherever you are. You know, a lot of people are on the move. No fixed abode, like myself, many others, no fixed jobs, and learning to be at home in their own skin, learning to be comfortable wherever they are. And this is my Into the New deck, and I'll just split the deck. Feel the fear and do it anyway. This is the Carrick-a-Reid rope bridge in County Antrim. I did not cross it. My friend from Australia did. She came so far, of course she had to do it. It was on her bucket list, and I admired her for it. I was just after moving out of my last apartment. I was there for 9 years. This was in 2018. So I had had enough stress and decisions to make besides trying to cross that Feel the fear and do it anyway. You can let fear paralyze you or push you out of your comfort zone. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Which will you choose? Did your last big fear materialize? Take a chance. Have no regrets when you're leaving Earth. Fear, like, huge when you get pushed to the core of your being. Fear was my middle name, basically, since I was born. And this medical diagnosis, absolutely, it was like lava coming out of a volcano. Now, I did have 1 or 2 healing sessions which would have triggered it to be released, but it was huge, absolutely huge. And then to make a decision that rarely people make, although I'm finding many people online who have made the same decision, and it's good to see. So, but for the most part in Ireland, many people wouldn't make this decision, so it's a road less travelled, and I'm doing okay, and I will be okay, and all is well, and it will be an experience and more learning, and just go with the flow. Now, I want to finish on the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Now, these, I can put my own intuition into the card, but I will read her book as well, because she can come up with different words or lines here and there that I wouldn't have. Oh, cornucopia. Oh my God. Believe in this. This is abundance. This is well-being. This is everything that we came here to be and do and have. I don't even think I have to read it. Oh, it's number 11 as well. Like, you couldn't make this stuff up. But I will have a quick look at the book. Cornucopia. That's just great. Like, it's where we're heading. So no matter what you see or feel during the next week, 2 weeks, whatever, just know all is well. We're at the beginning of the new. Keep yourself in balance. Balance work, rest and play. And you will see towers falling, but know that your tower is built on strong foundations. And even if something does change for you, just know that you have a lot of work done. You're at home. Feel the feeling of home and feel the fear and do it anyway. And these new beginnings, patience, all is well. Surrender to play. Don't overthink. I'm a terror for overthinking. And cornucopia. Remember, keep your eye focused on the prize. Wishes fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. Wouldn't that just be brilliant? This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above, or health, or just a feeling of well-being, and gratitude will bring more things to be grateful for. When you receive the cornucopia upright like that, I will have a look at the reverse too. You know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Oh, bring it on. Get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your efforts. So the reverse meaning is the cornucopia reversed is often a card of personal frustration. There's where the patience comes in. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having your wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistent action, or it may require a radical shift in how you're approaching your goals. We had that earlier too. This card reversed may indicate a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember, there are many roads to happiness. That's just a great reversed meaning. Affirmation: the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. I've been overthinking another situation as well, like people in my life that I didn't think were going to be in my life, and what's their agenda. Now over the last couple of days, I let that go. I just went, pooh, threw it up in the air. Wherever the chips may land, let them land. And all I have to do is put my desires and wishes out there, feel happy, feel good, surrender to play, relax, rejuvenate, and take action when guided. And that's it. Look after my physical body, feed it well, fresh air, nature, whatever, we know the drill. So I leave it at that. So no matter what's going on, all is well. Everything is in divine, perfect order and timing. New beginnings, cornucopia, all is well, and a little bit of patience if you're frustrated and you're not feeling at home yet. So take your time, no rush, have some fun, take some time off, turn off the head and do something fun and what you love. Watch a movie, watch a comedy, go outside, run, whatever you love to do it, read a book. So I'll talk to you soon again. I'm glad I did that. It makes me just understand a bit better. And take care. Talk to you soon.